EK to the hands to show you what to do. Today I'm going to show you basically a thermos mug that I bought. This is a Contigo brand. I bought it at Amazon. It was $21.54. This is a 20-ounce mug right there. It's it's 20 ounces. They come in 20 and 16-ounce size. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about this mug today. Haven't tried one, but on the sticker here it says it'll keep your drink cold for 18 hours or 7 hours hot. They say it's leak and spill proof, and right here it says that it's a lifetime guarantee on it. On the back it says to open, press the button with mug in upright position. With the button pressed, tilt mug to drink. Release button to seal. Button lock prevents accidental pressing of auto seal button. Lid opens for full access, cleaning, and no loose parts. BPA-free. Let's see, what is the warning? Hot contents can create internal pressure resulting in discharge of hot vapor. Always press button with mug in upright position away from face to properly release pressure before drinking. Okay, you don't want to get a blast in the face of some hot items. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got inside. I heard something rattling in here. Well, looks like you got some brochures here. We'll read over that later if we have to. Basic brochures and stuff. Don't need that anymore. Here's the mug. That's the inside. Looks like it's pretty easy to clean. We'll slip that back on. Now here's the button here. I guess you're going to turn it that way. Push the button. That'll release the lid lip right there to make it open. And you can tilt your drink out. Close the button, and that should close the lid. It's supposed to be spill proof, and we'll see if it's going to be spill proof a little later. We'll do a little test on it. And that doesn't, I guess we'll have to read the book on that and find out what's going on with that button there. But hey, it's making some kind of clicking noise. Well, let's see. It's open, the button. And it's still doing the same thing. So I'll look in the book and see what's going on with that. But one of these things, as the brochure is suggesting, let's say you're this is a Contigo brand. I don't know if I said that in the beginning, but let's say you're a mother and you have your child with you, and you may have some milk or something that you need to keep cold. Since it says it'll keep it cold for 18 hours, you can put it in here and store it. Let's say if you're going to have somebody else watching your child and then they forget to take it out of their bag and put it in the refrigerator, this should keep it cold. For an adult, if you drink hot tea, hot chocolate, coffee, we're going to put it in here and see if it keeps your hot beverages hot. Now this says 7 hours on here, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this and wash it off. I'm going to clean it up on the inside. It's brand new. You don't want to drink out of anything brand new. So I'm going to wash it up. Then I'm going to put some hot water in there and put a tea bag in there. And I'm going to let this sit for 7 hours. And then I'm going to come back and drink it and see if it's still hot. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, we're back. I washed the lid and the container out. And I got some water. Hot water. I'm going to make some tea, and we're going to test this thing out. So I'm going to put this tea inside of here, and see how well this thing works for the hot purposes. I normally drink hot things in here. I'm just going to put that off. I'll take it out later. Put that in here. As you can see, I got some, I don't know if you can see the steam coming from it, but I got some hot water here. So I just put it in the cup to make it a little easier to see. Pour it inside here. I'm dripping it all over this mat here. But put it in there. The instructions say, they tell you don't fill it all the way up to the top. Also, what they tell you is that if it's boiling hot water, you should probably wait 3 minutes before you put the lid on it. But you know, this is hot water. I don't know if you can see the steam coming out of it, but yeah, you can see the steam coming out. This is hot water, and I'm just gonna wait a few minutes. I'm not gonna wait the total 3, I guess. But also, while we're waiting, before I put the lid on, I can kill some time. This lid here, I was pushing this button here. You were hearing it clicking earlier. What it is, this button, I wasn't pushing it hard enough. This is just a lock button. I don't know, you can see that lock right on there. It's just a lock button. I guess if you set your drink down for a long period of time and you just want it to have it locked to keep it from spilling. So we're just gonna screw this on and we're gonna let this sit. What I'm also gonna do is tilt it upside down to see if anything leaks out of it, to test the seal of this thing. So it looks pretty good, nothing's leaking out. So I do like that part about it. We'll just leave it in a lock position. There we go. Okay, we're gonna come back about 7 hours. Stainless steel one is dishwasher safe. So you can put this one in the dishwasher along with the lid and wash it if you like. Or you can wash it by hand. They recommend washing the lid and the container after each use. They do make these in multiple colors, ones that have color on it. Wash those by hand. Do not put them in the dishwasher because some kind of paint is on them and they'll start flaking. In the last part, what we did, we poured some hot water into the Contigo container. I got a tea bag inside. I haven't done anything. It's been sitting at room temperature on the counter for about 6 hours. It's been about 6 hours. I said I was going to let it go to 7 hours for what they suggested. So now I'm going to give it a shot and see if this tea is still hot. So just unlocked it. Okay, to release it, you got to squeeze the lever on the side to get a drink. So I'm going to take a drink. Okay. It's not piping hot after 6 hours, but it's still warm. I can still drink it, but it's not piping hot. I'm going to take another sip just to make sure. Let me shake it up a little bit to make sure, get everything mixed up in there. Yeah, again, it's still lukewarm, but I'm still gonna give this a win. There's no steam or anything coming out of it, but I'm still gonna give it a win because after sitting there 6 hours and this tea is still hot. If it was sitting in a paper cup or one of those foam cups, I don't know, probably after about 30 minutes, you know, my coffee or tea would have been cold. But this is still lukewarm. It's not piping hot, but it's warm. And I can drink it. So, probably if I'm away from it for an hour or so, it's probably still going to be piping hot. So, I'm going to give this a go. But hey, thanks again for watching. EK2, please subscribe.